Yes, just in case if there was a pink one, I would.
Not just be the traffic reporter in the helicopter, but actually fly the helicopter and be the traffic reporter?
Yes.
Look at you.
Oh my God, that's great. I love that photo. That's me being, am I cool or not? Those are go-go boots, white go-go boots.
What year was this?
1824.
Love it.
I'm 20, and that one, I just been to the dentist. The right side of my face is swollen, as I recall. The helicopter was pink. Think Pepto-Bismol pink.
And you were doing traffic for?
I was doing the traffic reports for CKEY radio.
Yeah.
Ergo the EY. And I was the pilot, and I have 5,000 hours flying time, and I flew with all men.
Unbelievable. Then you were the host of City News, anchor. Then you went to Cityline?
Actually, I started with a show called, I think it was called Sweet City Woman or something before that.
Wow.
And that morphed into Cityline. And then that morphed, and I started doing the news, and I was doing City Pulse News and Cityline during the day. And it was a lot. And then CTV said, would you like to go across Canada? And I said, you know, that's a good idea.
And the Dini Petty show was born.
And the Dini Petty show was born. I did that for, I don't know, 10 years, worked with some fabulous people. Oh my God, there she is. That's the best part. When you look back, I had every color of hair you can possibly imagine. There's a bit of blonde in that one.
Look at Corey Hart with you.
I know, isn't he a little cutie pie?
You did, you know what? And I've got to say, in the generation, my generation, our generation, we all watched you. You had everybody on before they were anybody, and you talked to them in such a home. This is my kitchen table kind of way, and I love and respect that.
Okay, here's a woman thing. Of the 20,000 people I interviewed, there were 3 men I was really attracted to.
And?
They're like, hello. The first was an astronaut. They're never around. It never worked out. I never got involved with anybody I ever interviewed. I never slept with anyone I interviewed. I always said it was my professional ethics. Recently, someone said to me, maybe you're not as attractive as you think you are.
Oh, no, you are.
But it didn't work. I never did.
I hear you in that
And I have a
department.
crush on Eric Clapton that just makes my hair go, ah. So that's the sad part of the career. It never, I know. Eric?
Okay, so since you took your last moments on the air, you kind of disappeared. Where did you go?
I had what I call fondly my lost decade. I believe in destiny and fate. Destiny is what we create by the choices we make, and fate is what life puts in the way. And everyone in life will get at least what I call the rabbit hole, one free trip down the rabbit hole. We all get blindsided by life.
What was your rabbit hole?
Oh, I had 10 years where I ended a long-term relationship, broke somebody's heart. I got ripped off for a great deal of money. 12 people I know that were close to me of all ages died. And I started caregiving. I ran into a health problem that took me 2 years to figure out and a year and a half to cure it, and I'm perfect. But and then I stood up and went, wait a minute, what happened to the last 10 years of my life? So that all ended in 2010, and here I am, I'm back out of the rabbit hole.
And during all of that, were you going through menopause? Were you?
Oh God, I forgot. That was part of it. And I also, in all of that, I hit menopause, which has got to be I'm a very strong woman. Menopause was very bad for me. It took me to my knees. There I was in a little ball on the floor, sobbing and crying. I did find some things that helped tremendously. You have to take care of yourself. This is also going into the other thing we were talking about self-esteem issues.
Go there.
Self-esteem and self-confidence are two different things. Self-confidence is a number of times through. The 100th time you've made the speech or done the recipe or flown the helicopter, you're pretty good. Right. Self-esteem is what you think about yourself inside. Low self-esteem is a learned behavior. It's the gift that keeps on giving. If you have low self-esteem, your children will copy it. If you have it, you probably copied it or learned it. And here's how you learn it. If you're raised in a dysfunctional family, which happens to a lot of us, and you're treated with disrespect. You're too fat, you're too stupid. I was raised with what I call helpful criticism. Nothing was really good enough. I should have done that, that, and that. If you're raised in that environment, you learn it's okay to disrespect yourself, and there's the lesson. Or if you're different and you come from a totally functional family, but you're different, you're too tall, too short, too thin, too fat, you're the wrong color, you're the wrong religion, you have something physically wrong with you. Leave your family that treats you with respect and go to school, and you're treated with disrespect, you learn how to disrespect yourself.
Interesting.
So good self-esteem is respecting yourself, and respecting yourself is Food, water, rest, and exercise. You must take care of yourself first.
Schedule those things into your
Well,
life. And maybe a little bit of this, because we're running out of time, but you wanted to get this, and this is not a big sell job. This is not why you're here.
No, this is
you
the most
believe in
critical.
this.
Yeah, I do believe in this. If you're in perimenopause or menopause and you're trying to take care of yourself, your adrenals handle it all, which is your stress. You've got to support your body. These vitamins, I now work with Platinum Natural. These vitamins, if you break open the capsule, they're in oil, which means your body absorbs them. So
You have your website. Let's put the website up so people can get in touch with you.
And
Dini Petty, I could talk to you for 2 hours. We're out of time, and we're going to run out of time in the show.
No, we're going to cancel the show, and it's just us for 2 hours.
We're going to
come
continue
back.
chatting. Russ, you're going to have to talk weather while Dini and I just continue on our conversation. DiniSpeaks.com is
I'm
where
actually
you
quite
find it.
happy to step aside because I'm very interested in everything Dini's talking about.